Yo, what's good with y'all, man? Welcome back to the third.
Back at it again.
Welcome back.
But no bullshit this time, y'all. We got some special people with us today.
Welcome back. It's a special one, y'all. We got some Houston Pioneers in the building. We got some homies in the building.
Slab Sharks in the building.
True Republic in the building. What's up with y'all, man?
What go down and what it do's to the whole Third Coast podcast, specifically H-Time. Shout out to these beautiful, intelligent black young men, you know what I'm saying? It's been a minute. This is my second time up here.
Introduce
you know what I'm saying? This big switch of Swerve on, you know what I'm saying? 1/3 of the Slab Sharks, you know what I'm saying? Here with my co-captains. Y'all introduce y'allself. I'm Miss Wayne the bitch. Oh, he got it on mic.
Hey man, y'all don't know me, but you might not want to, man. This the boy 503 JT, man. Homestead's finest, you know what I'm saying? The Northside Mill. You feel me? Man, we out here spilling and dripping and splashing with my boys, man. Another 1/3 of the co-caps of Slab Sharks, you know what I'm saying? It's hey man, it's a culture, it's a lifestyle, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't on you, it's in you.
Yeah, man, it's that boy Ice Out 10, you know what I'm saying? Coming through. You feel me? 1/3 of the 1/3 of the 1/3. We all make the same thing, you know what I'm saying? But we out here to hold it down, man. Producer of the group, man. Fuck with me.
Yeah, man, that's the ghost. You never see him, but he's always felt. His presence is always permeating. The nigga is Yahweh of the Slab Sharks, you know what I'm saying? You don't see him, but you can feel him at all times, you know what I'm saying? Pause.
That's a bit, man. We appreciate y'all for coming down to the Third Coast, you know what I'm saying? We wanted to talk to y'all because we want to hear from people that's actually like doing stuff in the city on the music scene. Of course, Houston has its legends, its Paul Walls, its Kikis, its Thugs. You know what I'm saying? It's Mike Joneses, Chameleonaires, Zeros. The list goes on.
Yeah, for sure.
Of course, we got the mainstream legends, you know what I'm saying? Beyonce, Megan Thee Stallion doing her thing. We're going to pray for our sister Lizzo. We don't know what's going on with her, but you know what I'm saying?
She's on that good way, bro.
Hey,
She on that good way playing, dog. She looking good off that old
we're still going to pray for her. We're going to make sure what she lost don't go to her head.
Big head, little body.
You know what I'm saying?
You change your motor, but the engine's still sore.
Don Toliver, the list goes on, you know what I'm saying? But we got cats in the building that's really trying to do something new, something fresh, and really bring that Houston sound back. Because that's kind of what we missing. And we talked with Swerve about it when he was on the pod last. This was around the time Kendrick did the whole pop-out thing, the beef with Drake, and we were just
the day after.
Way to go, Kendrick.
Yeah. It is still continuing. Yeah. That's crazy if you think about it.
Fuck that nigga up, baby.
Delayed gratification at its finest.
Get that Shuby out the country. Evict that nigga. Send that nigga back to Maple
We see
Syrup.
a lot of energy around here.
Hey man, so alright, so look, first of all,
Get that nigga out the country.
so look, you know what I'm saying again.
He ruining the strip club culture.
So look, man, you know, it's your boy 503 JT, and I say this all the time. I say this often. Slab Sharks is real big as a team, as a whole conglomerate, about regionalism, and we feel like you should stay true to your sound. So the fact that Kendrick came out and stayed true to that California sound and really gave him the sound of where he's from, how he grew up, where he came from, that shows that you don't have to sound like a Young Thug or Migos to get your point across.
Yep.
You ain't got a hood hop either. You ain't got a hood hop all over the goddamn map either. You know what I'm saying? So it was beautiful. It was a perfect exhibition.
Hood hop, culture hop, accent hop,
all that shit. Yeah.
What are you, my boy? Are you Jamaican? Are you Canadian? Are you African American? Are you Spaniard? What are you, my boy?
I think Kendrick told us what he was, bro.
He's a Jew.
He's not a colleague. He's a fucking colonizer. And I think he told us that that's what the colonizers did. They came down here, they took over, and then they tried to cosplay what America was. And that's the very same thing we seeing from a Canadian Jew coming down in here to the great 50 states, where essentially you have 50 plus different cultures, because state for state is a different culture, and then city for city inside this state you have different subcultures of said state. So, you know.
Hey man, just a dimensional, you know what I'm saying, observation. It's funny because you said take the flavor. And literally, there was literal economies built on spices. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Pepper, salt. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what the cinnamon? Y'all got cinnamon, bro? Hey, we need that over here, bro.
No.
You know what I'm talking about? It was wild.
I'll do you one better. No. I'll do you one better. Whoever created onion powder and garlic powder. Hey, that boy had that bag. That boy had that bag on him. I'm telling you, that boy say, you got what powder?
Big.
That boy said,
that cumin though. Whoever got cumin, oh my god, nigga. Shout out to you.
Oh, that's definitely in Spain.
That boy said, let's take that onion, dry it out, grind that bitch up,
And put it in the pot.
and put it in a bottle.
Bro, you ever made your own like citrus seasoning? With like lemon peel and orange peels?
I ain't that advanced yet. I'm getting it.
Bro, man. It works wonders on any of your seafood. Put that mug on the grill.
I can
hit that hoe.
imagine.
Yeah, bro. Just peel off a lemon, some orange, put them on a sea tray, put them in the oven at a really low for about like an hour and a half. Let them dry it out, pull out, put them in the blender, blend them up together. Bro, I'm telling you, your food gonna hit different.
So I understand that True Republic came up as a name. We're gonna put an asterisk on that, and I'm saying this on wax. We putting the asterisk on that.
We getting tea already.
Yeah, we putting the asterisk on that, man. So look, True Republic is a byproduct of Slab Sharks. Anything that has to do with Slab Sharks, we give a separate name depending on the route that we're choosing to take.
It don't matter how you feel.
It don't matter how you feel about it. It don't matter how you feel about it. So if we do a project and we name it True Republic and we decide we want to include other people into it, people have to understand that the parent company of this said company, you know, we Johnson & Johnson, nigga. Slab Sharks is Johnson & Johnson.
So True Republic is the music division of Slab Sharks.
Basically.
Not even that.
Not even a music division.
Not even
It's
that.
a subdivision if you had to say anything about it, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's
Break it
just
down for me.
personal.
Break it down for me.
Man, look. I wasn't there during everything of the inception of that True Republic aspect.
Somebody
I
break
was
it down
actually
for me.
in
I'll break it
school.
down.
I ain't gonna
But I'm
front
trying to
with
do
you.
this politically correct as possible because I don't want to offend nobody.
Let me break it
No, fuck it then. No, I'm not. Look, I ain't gonna call shit out. Okay, so
That's what we're doing.
nah, because at the end of the day, I respect everybody who helped contribute to the True Republic. I respect everybody who was down,
Respect.
who pulled up to the sessions,
It's respect.
who mixed and mastered all of that shit.
It's
You know what I'm saying?
respect.
Yeah, we do.
Everything
We really
is
do.
much
We really do.
respect and appreciation and love. You know what I'm saying?
Get an applause
So,
for that.
yo, you know what I'm saying? So either way, it's not no it ain't nothing, man.
beef, man.
Ain't no beef with nobody, man. Ain't no beef with nobody. But but True Republic is a product of the Slab Sharks brainchild, you know what I'm saying? We had came together and we had said, you know, we want to bring back the Texas flavor to Texas, you know what I'm saying? We want to do freestyle tapes and slow them down over beats that other niggas have already produced just on some classic H-Town shit because we've gotten so far away. As a city, we've gotten so far from our own sound, and no disrespect to nobody, but if I was to just find a random nigga and play him the shit that done came out of Houston in the past 3 years, they would not know it was from Houston until they specifically heard a nigga talk about a slab or they hear an accent. But the sound, the production, none of that shit sound like Texas at all. And I love all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, but it's so far away from what made us cool. We sound like the little niggas of everybody else, you know what I'm saying? So we just wanted to bring the authenticity and originality back. So basically what we did was me and JT, we got on the Make a Last Forever beat by Keith Sweat. That was the first one we ever did. And my nigga Kingsley, he did the mixing and mastering. We shot a video for that shit. Go check it out. That was the first one. So we
Where can we find that video?
Man, YouTube, go to Swerve on my
It's on
YouTube
Inside.
channel. That bitch is right there. We shot that bitch in my hood, T-Wheel 290. Outside, I was in there with the bonnet on, so you know I'm really from there. I'm not no faking ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm out there comfortable, shirt tucked in, bonnet. I had my nigga on the block, he just as good as me.
I got love all up and down. See, we from two different sides of the well. I'm from, you know what I'm saying, I'm from Northwood Manor. That's Homestead. My street immediately, you know what I'm saying, is crossways with Tidwell, you know, OG Tidwell Park, Swiss Village, Copper Tree, you know what I'm saying? That all of that is in that, you know what I'm saying, in that little conglomerate. And then when you keep taking Tidwell through Acres Home, over the Hardy, over the, you know what I'm saying, all of that,
All the way to the end.
all the way to the end, is gonna be Swerve Hood down there in the Grow Lane side over on the 290 side. So we each from each respective side of Tidwell, and you can actually see and hear it in the way we speak and the way we talk and the way we move. But when I pulled up on Swear Block, they was like, oh, you from the Stead? And they just accepted me like another Tidwell nigga because I'm on the other end of Tidwell. So,
Yeah,
you know.
he can put up by himself on some real shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and had chilling, and he didn't even know I was on this type shit, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so we did that shit, and then we just wanted to take it to another level. We like, look, there's so many people in this city who can also freestyle out the dome. That was our only prerequisite. Can you freestyle out the dome? And is you from Texas or been in Texas most of your life type shit, you know what I'm saying? That was our only prerequisite. And so we just reached out to all the like minds who can freestyle off the top of the dome and was feeling what we was doing, and we put it together, and that's True Republic, you know what I'm saying? So True Republic, our intention was for to make it bigger than us, you know what I'm saying? Like, we wanted it to spread out.
Just because you True Republic don't mean you Slab Shark. Let me say it louder for the people in the back. Just because you a True Republic or you deal in True Republic or you bustle or freestyle or whatever the case may be, that does not make you Slab Shark. It doesn't.
What makes you Slab Shark?
What makes you Slab Shark? What makes you Slab Shark is you have to be inducted into this, man. This is a brotherhood, and I want people to understand, and I'm glad that we got this on here right now. Everybody right now in the room is official Slab Shark.
This is a Slab Shark podcast.
This is a Slab Shark podcast right now. I want people to know that. Now, I'm not saying that Third Coast Podcast is directly affiliated or is a baby brainchild, as Swerve said, the way the True Republic is, because they did their own thing, their own entity. But we respect them as Slab Shark. Mind you, 4 of us in the room have known each other since we were 14, 15, 16 years old. You see what I'm saying? So it's a different bond. It's a different brotherhood versus including other people into another stance of what the byproduct is or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like we love Third Coast Podcast. This our brothers. These are our brothers. We love their podcast. We love the works that they doing. Slab Sharks be on the boulevard. Slab Sharks handle their business. Slab Sharks are getting the money. Slab Sharks are good fathers. Slab Sharks don't fuck up outside. Slab Sharks not a group of YNs. Slab Sharks are grown men that are established and are looking towards something better and are still representing for the city in a positive light as brothers. And I just want to put that out there. And you have to get a vote in. Bro, see, tell them about the vote, bro.
Bro, hey, look here,
man. We'll around and vote a nigga out that bitch.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Matter, bro, like, man, look, we observe you for.
Look, one prerequisite, you gotta drive Chevy. You gotta push a Chevy. You know what I'm saying? If your car fuck up, you total lost that bitch, and you think about getting another car, you will fuck around and get voted out. We've held everybody accountable to that shit. Make a nigga. Search even longer for their car. Damn, I gotta get a Chevy though. This is a good deal.
It don't matter how you feel. It don't matter how you feel. Boy, my shit went out. Boy, I thought about going and give me a challenge. I was like, man,
hell
nah, bro. I was like, man, bro. My niggas ain't gonna let me live it down if I go get this bitch knocked out.
I want y'all to know that my brother could have pulled up in a Maybach. He would have got voted out. That don't mean no one don't care what it is. Swerve was finna get a Mercedes when he told Craig. When I told Camille, I was looking at getting a Cadillac, bro. I was searching hard. I was finna go L dog.
That would work though.
No, it won't because it's not bow tie.
That's not what?
Bow tie.
No.
We need that bow tie.
No,
I'm a gentleman. I'm a player. I'm a gentleman.
Nah.
We serving beans.
Nah, bro, nah.
That's a whole tuxedo.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
You can go get you another car.
Yeah, get me whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, you can do shit whenever the fuck you want to. Yeah, you gotta have that.
And to add some light to this is because I want y'all to talk about this as well. It's because they drive together as a unit. They go to car shows as a unit, and so they want to present themselves as a unit. So, while they may love you, they may fuck with you. You can't ride with us.
I say it like this.
You know what I'm saying? You can ride with us, but you can't ride with us.
That's all facts. And that's all facts. Because I even had it like this. Like in the Houston car culture, you have to have uniformity in some way, shape, fashion, or form. Whether it be your color or you riding a certain type of rim, whatever the fuck it is, you have got to be uniform. So the way that we uniform for us is Chevy. So with that being said, you have to come down riding Chevy. Now you know what I'm saying. If you a shark, you know what I'm saying. You want to pull up and you got your other shit. Yeah, hey man, you riding in the back. Like you can pull up with us, you can park with us, but you know what I'm saying. You gotta leave some spaces between all that shit. Cause you know what I'm saying.
No, it ain't even leaving those spaces. Really on the cool. I'm really gonna tell you what it is because it happened.
Real shit, niggas, man, fucking me.
Aaron rode with us. My nigga A-Raw, shout out A-Raw 23. A-Raw rode with us to the boulevard. Bro got a Honda. He got a Honda Accord. It's brand new. It look nice, ice white,
I don't know why he did that.
Everything. Bro, he still got a Chevy. No, he still got a Chevy though.
Okay.
But he
don't
drive
that joint. Never mind. We talk about that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's another story for another day. But bro pulled up in the Honda, and I told him, I said, hey, bro, you better keep up, cause anything behind you that happened to you, we are not responsible for, bro. You not in uniform. So if somebody cuts you off, I'm not finna go out of my way to defend you. I mean, you have to defend yourself.
Yeah, that was really what happened.
But if somebody cut one of them off, and I see that Malibu, that other Impala, you know what I'm saying? I see that other Malibu, that Impala get cut off, they got a problem with everybody else that's riding Chevy with us at that time. We're gonna make it a point.
We were trolling niggas.
We will troll, bro. We troll people. We troll somebody for 17 exits one night.
You won't get nowhere. I'll take your exit.
What you say? Where you going?
He took somebody, bro.
Where you going?
We were tipping one night. C took somebody's exit and got back on the freeway after running them off through the exit. Like, you know how the exit entrance. He exited and trolled them and then hopped back on and hopped the line. Like, how dare you? But he cut me off. You see how serious that it? Bro cut me off, and C said, "Don't worry about it." And he hit me. Don't even worry about it. I look up. I see that veer off to the side. I say, where is he going? I'm still on the freeway. Then I see him get back on the freeway. I say, oh yeah.
A bit off subject. A bit off subject. It was funny as we were talking about old school phones. I think on the last podcast, and so that situation just brought in my head. It'd be funny if y'all had them boost chirps.
Nah, we won't walk and talk.
Yeah, we finna get some walkie talkies.
We really gonna walk and talk.
That really would be hard.
20-mile radius walkie talkie.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Nah, look, if it's really serious, if it's serious enough to where we actually have to do that to somebody, we will do a merge call. Everybody's phone goes through the speakers of the car. We'll call and then patch somebody else in. And now we on the three-way, and now it's, y'all see this nigga behind us? Hey, don't let him go nowhere. And then they be like, bet.
Man. Oh man.
Yeah.
As an FYI, we did a cop like that. I just want to put that on wax too. We actually did a cop like that on 59.
Couple of my grind gears have been traffic related, so I get it. Like, I don't like when people cut me off. I don't like when people ride my bumper. I don't like when people try to get me to go faster than when I'm like, the speed limit is 65. I'm going 75, and you on my bumper? Oh, now we finna go 65.
Oh yeah.
The shit show.
Boy, what the
You know what I hate when niggas, when I'm like, I maintain a safe distance between me and the nigga in front of me.
Exactly.
And that's not an invitation for you to hop in the pocket. But when niggas hop in the pocket, they be expecting you to slow down. Nah, bitch, you hop in this pocket, nigga. I'm going the same speed. And you gonna sit in this tight ass pocket until you get fucked tired, nigga. That's my pet.
All I got to say about that is if you hop behind one of us, and they my witnesses, but they'll call it right now if I'm lying. If you hop behind us and try to make us speed up, we're gonna do the exact opposite. We don't care what the speed limit is. So the speed limit is 60, and you hop behind us and start flashing your lights. Be prepared to go 40 until you get to your exit, because we're gonna slow down and we're gonna box you in. Ain't no going around it when you got a car behind you and a car next to you.
Yeah.
There's no going around it.
You got to slam your brakes and just pull the fuck out of it. But if a nigga behind you, you stuck, my nigga. You really in that bitch.
But I know one thing that I want to ask you guys about, man, because you know we're about media, we're about TV shows and whatever, and you know I noticed that every one of you guys mixtape series has been some rendition of DBZ. So we got some big DBZ fans. I want to hear about y'all favorite characters. Know what I'm saying? What's some of y'all favorite fights? Let's talk about it.
I have a Majin Vegeta tattoo.
Let's talk about it.
I have a
True
Majin
Republic
M
and
tattoo.
some big DBZ fans in the building, y'all.
No. So look, I'm gonna break it down as far as the titles, in the DBZ is concerned.
Bet.
So we're all Dragon Ball Z fans. Everybody was born in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's respectively from their own hood.
Yes, sir.
And everybody that's a hood nigga knows Dragon Ball Z gonna be that go-to anime, bro. That's the anime that really kind of put hood niggas on.
Sure. Yeah, that was the gateway drug, baby.
That's the gateway.
Yes,
Like Dragon
sir.
Ball Z is the gateway anime for hood niggas.
Put this on a needle, baby.
Yeah, exactly. It's easily recognizable.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying? When you see those album covers and you see like Yamcha Land in a circle, which is actually, just as a hint, just to give y'all a little hint, we have one coming out. The title of the mixtape is called "Come Get Your Bitch Back," and it's Yamcha Land in that hole. You see how you see how it's tied. It ties directly into it. The one that we just had, what is parking shit? The last one we did, the parking shit, is Vegeta laying in that water.
That's hating don't work.
Oh yeah, hating don't work. Hating don't work was Vegeta laying in that water, looking up at the sky. Why? Because hating don't work.
Yeah.
And if you know where he was laying in that water at, you'll understand why it's titled. Why the title "Hating Don't Work" goes perfectly with that.
Yeah.
That was the Android saga. Look where Vegeta is now. Apparently, hating, in fact, does not work.
Yeah, that nigga son wasn't feeling that shit, and as soon as Vegeta was like, man, nah, bro, you got me fucked up, bro. Like, nah, you ain't finna silence me. Yeah, nah, I'm up, I'm back popping, I'm jumping. Hey, I'm finna share some. Where that nigga at?
Hey, episode 1, album cover art. Shout out to Swerve with that one. The Darkest Day is a real Dragon Ball Z episode title. It is the title when the Saiyans landed on Earth.
Oh yeah, visual.
Hell yeah.
We do our research.
We did our Googles. We did our research.
Yeah,
Do your Googles.
Yeah, nah,
Do your Googles. Do your Googles.
We be on it.
man.
We be on it. We ain't stupid. Ain't nobody around here stupid. Believe it. We might not know just as early as y'all, but best believe once we get it, we shut out everything down.
Yeah, my nigga got a Majin tattoo. That's how big a fan he is. My nigga Ice 10 got a Majin heart. You know what I'm saying? So nigga just solidified DBZ niggas. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of DBZ though, my favorite saga. I want to know what y'all niggas' favorite saga is.
Boom.
The Saiyan
I
saga.
haven't gone back to watch it in recent years to really give my opinion. Yeah, because I was about to say. Because I was about to say, out of what I've seen, out of what I've seen from the transition from the Saiyan saga.
Actually, I would say that too. But my thing is, to me, Saiyan saga and Namek saga is like one long ass saga.
Exactly. Because I was about to say the transition from the Saiyan saga into the Namek saga is smooth.
It's peak writing.
Smooth.
It's peak
It's
writing
smooth.
because it just transitions seamlessly.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like every other saga is just random big bad, but the Saiyan saga perfectly. It was like the Frieza was a direct result of everything that happened in the Saiyan saga. So to me, those two is like the perfect. This is the perfect writing. It's the peak of Dragon Ball. And Vegeta was fucking that nigga on Namek. Oh my god, bro! Peak Vegeta.
And at the time, it just felt like
It did.
sense.
Yeah. Facts.
So
Facts.
I think it's my favorite character. I can say it's known across the board because I'm new on the podcast, I'm new on the panel. So my favorite character, Dragon Ball Z, of all time is Vegeta. I don't care how no nigga.
Oh, for sure.
But it's only 2 moments of Vegeta that are my absolute favorite moments of Vegeta. Therefore,
I know
it has to be
one.
one of those.
I know one.
That when that man destroyed the Ginyu Force.
I dig it. Yep.
That's one of my all-time
I knew
favorite
that was one.
Vegeta
Hey, that
moments
went the
in
fuck off.
Vegeta, no! Like that bro, Vegeta's not playing with them. Bro put his knee on Berta's neck in a kid's show.
That boy really made it turn Super Saiyan.
Bro, everybody fool.
Super Saiyan.
Everybody in the headlock.
Bro was tripping. Vegeta was tripping. But my favorite, and this is why I say I'm gonna be controversial, it's the Buu saga. Cause that's the first time Vegeta whooped Goku.
That shit don't even count.
It counts.
And that fight was lame.
Counts.
That fight was lame.
That fight wasn't lame.
That fight was lame
Bro,
as hell.
fam. Goku never 2-piece slapped Vegeta, but Vegeta 2-piece slapped.
Oh, actually, I'll give Vegeta his pointers, but it don't hit the same when Goku went Super Saiyan 3 after that.
I mean, he went Super Saiyan 3, but he also was dead, had a time limit. Going Super Saiyan 3 would have killed his time limit, and he didn't perfect Super
But
Saiyan 3.
he could have still
we
whooped Vegeta's
can't-
ass.
Nah, not really.
Yes, he could have. You think it would have took 30 minutes to
He
beat
couldn't.
Vegeta's ass in
He
Super Saiyan 3?
didn't have 30 minutes.
He did have 30 minutes. He
Not in that
transformed
form.
in Super Saiyan
He had
3.
30 minutes of life left. he didn't have 30 minutes of that form.
But the shit sped the shit up. I see what you're saying though. I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
But
he
man,
might have had a cool 7 minutes with him like that.
No, that's not true. Cause he was Super Saiyan 3 trying to get Trunks time to get back to that motherfucking capsule.
How long was he in
back.
Super Saiyan 3 though?
Well, in Dragon Ball Z time ain't no telling, but to us it was a couple episodes.
A couple episodes.
I do want to get my point across. I definitely do want to get my point across with all this. My favorite saying is, my favorite character from Dragon Ball Z is gonna be Broly from Dragon Ball Super.
Okay, Super Broly cool.
The dark skinned Broly.
Yeah, I feel
the dark skinned Broly. Yeah, that's my nigga. Hey, I don't care what nobody say. Hey,
Cali Broly.
He gonna put them hands on you. It don't matter.
Yeah, they did Broly right.
Bro, he get that grab on you, it's up.
It's alright.
It's up.
Putting that face through that mountain was crazy.
Nigga would.
Trunks.
Say it again, right?
For sure, Trunks.
Trunks is your
When
favorite.
that nigga showed up, bro, and sliced the Frieza ass with the Z sword.
Bro, they had to wish my nigga Broly off the planet. They couldn't whoop his ass.
You couldn't tell
They had to
bro with
wish
Trunks.
I wish he never came here. And he gone. You gotta wish my nigga.
Wish somebody else.
Coldest nigga ever. I gotta wish you would never came here.
I forgot about that shit. They so did.
Exactly. They didn't beat that nigga ass.
So we got Trunks. We got Trunks, Broly, Vegeta, of course. Who's your?
My Vegeta as well.
Oh, I thought you was a fan of the clown.
No, nigga. He's a
Who's the
bad
clown?
father. Never
Goku?
resonate with him.
Is Goku the clown?
Yeah, he's what Vegeta called?
Goku, no, Goku a real nigga though, but nah, Vegeta my favorite for shit show.
Kakarot. My favorite character. It was Gohan.
Yeah.
Everybody.
When we was kids, we was
He
Gohan.
was.
Yeah.
Goku go home.
Cell Saga.
We were Gohan, nigga.
We were Gohan.
Right, and then we grew up. Right.
They did my boy so dirty, man. They did my boy so dirty.
Did y'all see him in the new movie?
Still.
Orange
He
Piccolo.
kind of redeemed himself, bro.
He redeemed himself as far as power level.
Orange
Yeah.
Piccolo.
Yeah, Orange get ready Piccolo.
I mean, shit. I ain't gonna lie. I think I hate to be a hater, man. I really do.
It's
I feel like the form itself, it could have been a little cooler.
They could have did more.
Yeah, they could have.
Yeah, and I was about to say, after the years of trash that we've endured, that one moment don't make up for it for me, bro.
I agree.
It really don't.
I respect it. I respect
The
it.
reason why I can respect Beast Gohan is because he had to be pushed to go back into fighting Gohan. Like, he had to be pushed back into that mindset. He wasn't going to fight until he realized he had to. And then we got Beast Gohan. So if he keeps up with that training, I expect to see great things from Gohan.
That's the issue, and that's always been the issue.
It's
with Gohan.
Chi-Chi's fault. Chi-Chi was a horrible mother.
It's always the aspect of if he
Chi-Chi was a
keeps
horrible
up.
mother.
No, Chi-Chi was a great mama. The problem was Goku wasn't there to balance out what mamas do, because mamas be on that type of shit. But that's why you have to be an active father to balance that energy out. But
Hey, Goku was not a father.
Goku was trash, so Goku wasn't there to balance out Chi-Chi's maternalism, and that's why Gohan came out like that. But if Goku was there, it would have been perfectly balanced and he'd been good.
So you mean to tell me that balancing out, that you would not consider Goku throwing Cell a perk to fight his son, wasn't balancing out that bullshit that Chi-Chi pulled?
No, that was that. Look, I would say this:
That was
Goku,
idiocy.
Highly irresponsible.
that was bullshit.
That was highly.
Bro, I don't care.
That was not a good movie.
Highly irresponsible, bro.
His real daddy was like, "Nigga, you tripping, bro?" Like,
Yeah,
nah.
he's like,
Everybody at Goku like, what this nigga
Like, what the
on?
fuck you doing, bro? And it would have been cool if Goku had been an active father, because then he'd be like, he'd have seen it coming. Gohan would have seen it coming. But it's like, nigga, you can't pop up on my 16th birthday and tell a nigga to beat my ass, bro. What the fuck is that?
You know,
what I'm saying?
didn't they train in the chamber? In the hyperbolic chamber?
That was for a year.
So that's I guess that's where he saw it. That's how he knew Gohan could tap in. That was his
That's
explanation.
actually where he saw it.
That is true.
That's actually where he saw it
I don't
because
agree with the decision. It was
no. That was crazy.
That's where he saw it.
But that's exactly where he saw it, because that was when Vegeta was astounded that they could hold their Super Saiyan forms while they were still sleeping. Goku didn't let Gohan power down the entire time after he went to that level. He made Gohan stay in base level Saiyan form even if he was asleep.
That still don't counteract. the fact that Goku should have been more present in Gohan's life.
Absolutely,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
And Gohan wouldn't have turned out like that.
Hey,
Goku was a crash dummy.
No matter how you cut
He
it,
was ready to die about that.
He was always ready to die.
He was
It's like a
always
nigga
ready to die.
prefers death. He don't even want to be with Chi-Chi. He really rather be dead.
He said, "Let me get up out of here for a couple of years."
Are y'all on that Dragon Ball Z Diamond by chance?
I watched that shit. You watched it?
I watched a little bit of it, then I stopped because I got a little irritated with it. But then now that I've seen it's progressed a little further, I'm gonna pick it back up. I got to where the point where they were fighting the third Tamagotchi dude.
Okay.
And they created those two boo niggas. I'm like, this is okay. What's going on?
Yeah.
And I seen he went Super Saiyan. Was it Super Saiyan 4?
Yeah, he did.
Him and Vegeta. I was like, okay.
Nah, I don't know if you saw that one, but
Super Saiyan 3. My bad.
Oh yeah.
Vegeta. I was like, I guess I'll pick it back up because they really made me upset with them being made into little kids.
I ain't like that shit either, and I ain't gonna lie, Dama was like hella boring to me at first. Like I was like, bro, this shit is boring in a bitch. It was like the stakes are so low, but it comes together nicely, I will say, and it's it's empty. It's visually beautiful, so it got its pros and its cons. You know what I'm saying? I'm really excited to see where the manga goes. To be honest with you, though.
Man, what's some current stuff like? What y'all like to watch for entertainment right now? Like, what's some good shows?
Let me do it.
Put us on.
Shout out to the Rookie.
The Rookie.
Yeah, I've been tapped into the Rookie. I know. Listen. So
Some of the TV show.
yes,
It's actually pretty good, bro.
I'm tapped into the Rookie, bro. I am tapped into the Rookie, bro. Listen. It's a show about a cop that became a cop at an old age.
Yeah.
Bro was like mid, like he was like 42, 43, and he became a rookie cop, which is unusual for people to do because they feel like you can't keep up with the the physicalness of the job and this and the third. And the show is good. It shows the journey of cops going through being a rookie and transitioning to other things. Now, my man's right here called me lame for watching shows like that, but I say all the time, criminals watch shows that have things to do with things of that nature, and me being involved in a certain life in the past, I'm infatuated with Law and Order SVU, Live PD, Cops, First 48, The Rookie. Like these are my shows, man. I like to see how I can get away with some more shit possibly in the future. I ain't gonna. Oh well, shit. I never heard of The Rookie. I'm not gonna lie. To be honest, I don't really watch a lot of TV unless I'm eating dinner, and I eat very good, by the way. But yeah, I eat delicious. But yeah, I don't watch TV unless I'm eating dinner. You know what I'm saying? So I just been catching up. I ain't never really gotten into One Piece till recently, so I've been watching One Piece. And I just watched Game of Thrones season 1. I just started season 2 last night. So that's how much I don't watch TV because both of them shows are old as shit. But yeah, that's what I meant.
How you feel about Game of Thrones?
Oh, nigga.
I
ain't started this shit.
Hey, how far are you?
He
the first season not too long ago, but yeah,
so
they
he knows
tried.
what happens.
I have not started Game of Thrones. I'm not gonna ruin it, but God damn. I appreciate that because
God
damn.
Swear, I tried to tell you, man.
You did,
off the
nigga.
rip,
Nigga
fam.
tried to tell me though, but that episode 9, nigga. Oh my God, bro.
It
gets much worse, bro.
It gets
I
much
cried.
worse.
That's the crazy part about it.
Oh, dog, wait.
Nigga, you will cry too.
You
I
will
swear
cry,
to God. Don't You watching games? Oh, you're evil though, so like, don't count.
He said you're evil.
So, swear, you talking about Ned?
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
The Red Wedding. The Red Wedding.
No. That's like later.
That's way later.
Talking about Ned.
Bro, he was the realest nigga ever, bro.
He the only one that's real, really.
Bro, the realest nigga on the whole cast, bro. I was like, when it happened, bro, it was like I just sat there in silence and I was finna cry and I ain't want my lady to see that shit. So I was like, I'm finna go smoke a black outside. When I stepped outside, I was just like, God damn, nigga, bro, that shit hurt, bro. I was like, nigga, I ain't want to watch the next episode, bro.
It was a big ass misdirect, bro. Cause I thought the whole show was gonna be Ned just
I read shit after that because like I be reading shit after I watch it, and I seen because he was like the biggest name on the cast. He was like from the Lord of the Rings and shit. So a lot of people just thought he was the main character.
Y'all got questions.
But yeah, that shit fucked me up, bro. That shit fucked me up.
Yeah. Y'all got any questions?
Dog, keep watching, bro. It gets
crazy.
it it gets crazy, bro. Like they got this one thing called the Red Wedding.
The Red Wedding?
That's where I thought you was.
I just started episode 1 of season 2.
Just keep watching.
Keep watching, bro. Battle the Bastards.
That's crazy. Cause
I already know you got
I
some.
already know who's involved with it. Well, I think I know.
Well, you got some stuff up in
Just
there.
watch how you see
Real
it
quick, by the way, because we big on Twitter, man, and me and my boy Swear been growing our Twitter followings. I also want y'all to follow my man. So if y'all looking for how to follow us for some content, some funny shit, us just being us online, that goes for y'all as well on my live right now. And y'all already follow me because y'all in my live. But at 503 JAYT 503JT. We got at Swervana, at SWRRVANA.
With an underscore.
With an underscore.
On Twitter, on Instagram, it's just regular.
It's the same universally. And then we got at Iced Out 10. You know what I'm saying? My boy right here, you know what I'm saying? The Bone Thug in harmony with us. So, you feel me?
God damn, it's finally my turn. Hey man, he ain't been drinking tea. Nah, man.
Hey, one thing. Oh, my bad.
Nah, they goddamn boy gave them whole ass niggas what they had to say about what they was watching. Goddamn nigga, fucking old lame man show. This nigga watching some shit everybody else the motherfucking me seen years later. Man, fuck them whole ass niggas. Man, look here, man. I'm on that good old solo leveling.
We got the solo leveling fan in the building. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm on it.
The Jeju and Art.
I also
can't wait.
Man, I just got off into that. I just got off into that them Peaky fucking blinders. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm trying to see what they're talking about. Hey, what's the main character name? Tommy. Hey, that boy moving right. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
That boy moving right as a motherfucker.
That's Netflix, right?
Yeah.
I seen that. They got a couple episodes. They got a couple seasons.
It's like 6 seasons. Hey, all the seasons short though. They're like
It's like Gang Wars, right? But like in Britain time.
yeah, like 1919
Britain times.
They care like Tommy guns and shit,
I
right?
understand what you're saying, but it's still great.
They wearing Kangos with the razor blades in the head.
Yeah, with the pocket watch.
Yeah.
Watson.
Yeah.
With the gangster pipe, with the Sherlock pipe.
Yeah, but they'll fold you up though. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, he'll fold you
So
up.
that's the name of the set? The set name is Peaky Blinders?
The show.
The show is
Peaky Blinders.
That's the name of the game?
Yeah, Peaky Blinders.
I ain't know that.
Blonders.
Nah. What the man them came from type shit, bro.
Right.
Like what the man them, like what they want to be, bro. Like the real niggas, bro. Like basically like the UK version of Italians in the early days.
Like the UK mob.
Yeah. It's that type of shit in so many words. But that whole
mob too, but we spell it MAAB. The mob.
yeah, man. The mobs, Gorilla Mob. Yeah, man. Mob Stars. Who else?
Hey, Mob Star, Mad Mo, Mob Star.
Yeah. Shout out to all them boys.
Let's give a little bit of Texas history. Alright. Houston, Texas has a clique culture. We do have gang culture. Don't get it twisted. But we are big on clique culture. Disrespecting a clique can end your life in a lot of different ways out here in this city, man.
Faster than gang culture.
Faster than gang culture because you might have 2-3 different sets in a clique. And you hey man, just listen. Watch you disrespecting out here in this city, man.
Oh, that's big facts, nigga. Big facts. Southside had their own cliques, and outside had their own cliques, you know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, I was living in most cities, so you know what I'm saying? I knew with my ears, that was Masmo, Honey Clique, goddamn, Young Money, goddamn, YM. The Cream Clique niggas was right up the street in the Southwest and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I know the outside, they got with ATM, retard, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's cliques everywhere, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it was.
Shout out to Young Dip Fam. Shout out to Dipset, the original YDL. Shout out 2006, y'all know what I'm saying? Shout out to them boys out there holding it down for, you know what I'm saying? ATM was born at Nimitz High School my sophomore year in high school in Coach Cub class.
Coach Cub's still there, bro.
Coach Cub still at Nimitz?
Culberson.
That's my dog. Coach Cub. Look like a little bear.
Yeah.
Coach Cub is my
He's still there, dog. He's still there, dog.
Coach Cub had to break up a fight between Chubby
And the dude that started ATM because he was disrespecting YDF in class, and then after that fight, he left with his brother and started ATM, bro.
I believe this. I believe it. I believe it to this day. This is crazy.
That started moving, bro. I was in class, bro. When they started getting active, you heard chairs scooping. Yeah, and Coach Club literally, bro. And Coach Club literally said, if you know Coach Club, you know Coach Club thing. He gonna say, y'all got until I get back to wrap that fight up. That fight, him going to the front of the school to walk back to them TV buildings in the back by the track and bring that officer back with him is the reason why ATM was born.
Wow.
Shout out ATM, man. I got some partners at ATM too, man. Shout out to y'all boys too.
That's crazy.
That's why they're the number 2 on the list. Most fights
For high school.
for high school. Spring is number 1.
Spring is number 1. Spring? 147 fights this year.
That's crazy.
We had 120 something.
Yeah.
That's
Niggas
crazy.
had like 120 something, and then
It was crazy. We're not even reporting all of them as fights. So sometimes they report them as verbal disagreements. So it really should be more than what it is.
Damn.
But I believe it. Every day I find out something new.
Oh, you know.
Every day.
You know my mother-in-law's your coworker. You know I know what you know.
Yeah.
Plugged in per use.
Hilarious.
Man, we got any other Invincible fans in the
I
building?
just got caught up today.
Damn, for real.
You got caught up, Ryan?
I'm caught up.
Caught the fuck up. Hey man.
I know what happened up until season 3 and maybe to like episode
Cause you
3
read
of season 4. Nah, I don't read it, but my YouTube fucking algorithm, bro.
Don't you hate that shit?
I looked at one thing.
You hate that shit? Bro, you watch one fucking review. They give out every goddamn thing to start playing. I be like,
And that
what
bitch
the
told me
fuck?
every motherfucking thing, bro.
Oh, but
Like that was the motherfucking problem I had.
Never
Man.
fails.
Hell
okay,
nah, bro.
containing it to the episode.
Oh,
What was
nah.
everybody's thoughts real quick?
Oh, in my opinion, without saying nothing.
No, you can.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, we all caught up.
I ain't caught up. Fuck on it.
No, we're not.
He said,
Nah,
Okay, but do y'all watch? 'Cause that's a whole different thing.
I like to say,
Swerve, you watch? Yeah. Where are you in the series?
Man, I haven't started the new series, the new season.
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay.
all I can say
We
is
can't
just,
talk about nothing.
all I can say is just, hey, Invincible, hey boy, that little half fashion you been doing.
Exactly. Ain't about to cut it no more.
You can't cut it,
bro.
no more.
It's been time.
It's been time, but at the same time, it's like, hey, brother,
You better get your shit straight.
hey, boy, tonight you finna earn your paycheck.
Tonight's the night you'll find me.
And that's the best way to say it. Like, bro, you finna earn your paycheck today, bro. Like, hey, what they been training you for? Like, the reason why you had to get your strength up? Yeah, it's finna go down next episode. You gonna have to work.
I can't wait.
You gonna have to work.
I can't
You
wait.
finna have to work.
This is the last
Hey,
episode,
bro.
right? This
Hey,
week.
Yeah,
boy.
it's the last one.
Yeah, it's the last episode. Then they're gonna come back in. Is it April or is it May?
Doing that bullshit.
They doing a split season.
No, I didn't hear anything about that.
They said they're not doing that this time.
But they're doing
Yeah.
it worse. Cause anime will at least give you 12 episodes straight and then put a break. They ain't give you 4 5 hours. Nah,
shit
that
is
was
very
bullshit, bro. That was bullshit.
Years off, my nigga.
Yeah,
We
bro.
was
Nah,
very
that was
upset.
shit.
Very, very upset.
Forced ass breaks.
We were just talking about being caught up in things like that. I have a reverse question. Rare, you caught up on the Rookie?
I don't watch it like that. So I watch it
Okay.
in passing. I watch it as it comes up.
Okay.
Like, I'll just throw it on.
Okay.
But I'm not like watching it from season 1, episode 1.
So the same way that Swerve said that he had to step outside and cry on that episode 9 of Game of Thrones. No, I didn't cry. No, I didn't cry. No. Something happened in the last episode that brought me to my knees. I could not believe it, bro. I was like, no! Like, it threw me off, bro. But we had a 2-week break, and the next episode isn't until the 11th, so I have to wait till Wednesday to see what transpires after this. But I just want to know if you were caught up.
No, I'm not at all. Not even a little bit. I just know it's a good show from what I've seen.
It makes more sense to me logically to
This
cry
nigga watching
over a
superheroes
cop
in his
show.
spare time, everybody.
But like,
he's calling me gay.
Mine is How to Train Your Dragon, the first one. That one made me
Another
cry
man learned
in
how
the
to be
movie
a cop.
theater, bro. That whole
You never seen How to Train Your Dragon?
Hey, nah, bitch.
Hey, it's good, bro.
It's good. It's
They
good.
come out with a live action.
It's good.
Get
It's
approval
good.
of your dad, know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was like, ooh.
Nah, How to Train Your Dragon really like one of those up there. This is one of those top tier newer Disney movies.
And they trying to do a live action.
I did almost cry when I watched Coco. No, that shit had me.
Nah, Coco was.
I haven't seen
Coco was good. Coco was good.
Coco was good.
I almost cried at Coco, man.
I heard
But
it.
I be crying at a lot of movies and shit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I don't be crying
it ain't
straight
a lot.
every day.
Hey,
But when
we-
I be watching some shit, that shit will make me cry.
Hey, we respect men with emotional intelligence.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm
Music make me
saying?
cry sometimes too. Oh, nigga, I be crying a lot in certain songs, nigga.
Hey, the new Shrek is ugly. No, he not. As a Shrek fan, listen, as a Shrek fan, as a nigga that can quote you, as a nigga that literally can give you a play-by-play of the original first two Shreks all the way through the movie, as a genuine Shrek fan, the Shrek that they are coming out with is atrocious.
All right.
See, it's itching for the.
They took away Fiona's lips.
So,
Donkey look dumb.
I want to
Donkey
hear what
was
Steve
stupid, and they took away Fiona's
Oh, you
facial
just told
features.
me.
okay, so
Shrek age.
That one
I like Shrek, but Fiona and Donkey.
all right. So here's my thoughts on it. Because as somebody that can also quote the Shrek movie, had it on VHS.
Same. I still got it.
I don't care. I don't even care that much,
I'm gonna
bro.
watch it. I'm gonna watch
It's
it.
not that bad. Like it's not like Sonic levels. You remember when they dropped that first trailer for Sonic? That was bad.
That was ugly as shit. Yeah.
The way they made, man, I don't care. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna laugh. You know what I'm saying? I get that it does look different. I see what everybody's saying, but
I agree with you.
73, and none of y'all ain't got no questions.
I agree with Ray though. I feel like to me, it's not significant enough to change. I would say Donkey gonna look mad different. That's the only thing I know is that Donkey look different as fuck. But Shrek, he just look a little older. But I'm not tripping, bro.
I don't like Fiona. I
didn't know no Donkey.
I don't like the way Fiona.
hey, but you know why
I
they
didn't
do
know
that though? They do that to get y'all reactions so that they can go back to the drawing board and make changes.
That is true. 'Cause
Right.
That bitch gonna drop to the next Christmas.
Yeah, like that was literally like, let's see how they feel about this. And they heard, so they'll probably change it to look more like the original, or whatever people looking for.
I know
But
the
It's been
animated
too
fight
many
pissed.
videos too. Like, why does it look fugly? It's like they break it down exactly. They was like, oh, Shrek, he moved them eyes.
Yeah.
Moved them eyebrows.
His head is shaped more like an egg.
Right.
Like, nigga, who notices all of that shit? I just know
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. People on social media, I don't know where they find the time, bro. As someone who edits shows and all that, I don't know where they find the
But to
time,
be fair,
bro.
if I was getting
It's
paid
amazing.
to just drop videos on YouTube,
Big
I
facts.
find all type of shit to fucking talk
Big
about. Nigga.
facts.
I meant to come on what y'all said earlier. We were talking about YouTube algorithms a minute ago, and y'all was saying how the YouTube algorithm messed y'all up, given the thing. So one, YouTube algorithms and the Twitter timeline turned me off from Snowfall to a point where I've never watched the last episode because I know exactly what happens, so I don't care to go watch it.
Understood.
The other thing about that is I don't know what other people YouTube algorithms look like, but if I put my YouTube algorithm up right now, it's boys doing 3D printed switches. It's boys at the gun range. It's ARPs being customized. Is my YouTube algorithm is guns and like comedy.
Actually,
like literally, it's comedians and guns.
Let's talk about that. What does everybody's algorithm look like
On YouTube?
Cause I ain't gonna lie, my shit is Marvel Rivals, baby. Marvel
your whole
Rivals,
YouTube algorithm?
hustling, how to start this business real fast and get up and running in 2 weeks and pull in at least $5,000. Like it's like, a lot of hustle culture, comedy. I get a lot of Pop the Balloon, but yeah, I definitely want to hear what y'all got.
I get a lot of pop the balloon.
I get a lot of Pop
Mine
the
is
Balloon.
video games, welding, and what the fuck
Mine's
was the
cars.
last one?
I got cars on mine. Definitely got cars on mine.
Video games, welding, and for whatever reason, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Man,
He's random on mine too.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
yeah, alright.
Blue Ball.
No. I fuck with that nigga. Like all bullshit aside, I do fuck with that
I
nigga.
mean, Charles White interview snippets pop up on mine. So I get it.
Nigga not right about everything, but
I am disappointed in what he did say about the death of running his
Nah, yeah, that nigga got a fucking podcast.
hold on, we can talk about that
Okay,
next. Dane, what's your? Oh, you already did your YouTube algorithm.
Yeah,
You already said it. What about you, Ryan?
My algorithm is mostly sports, talk shows, anime show reviews,
Okay.
and
7 viewers on this live.
yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. That's all I really watch.
Yeah, mine's is poker, sports, shows and sports. Yeah, I'll be on poker.
Such a grown man.
He said such a grown man.
I think you still on the poker, bro. Like for real.
Poker and sports. And
Poker,
whiskey.
sports, Marvel Rivals, comic book stuff. So it'd be like somebody narrating a whole comic book issue.
Yeah, my shit be like that too.
And like TV shows and movie clips. That's how I got hip to the Ricky. Because like a clip will pop up. Yeah.
That's how you get to a lot of shows.
Real shit, man.
What you got, Swag?
Mine be a little bit of like real estate shit. And it'd be a lot of rap shit. Safety.
This nigga looking at houses.
Yeah. Well, really selling shit.
Committicism.
Yeah, and a lot of that spiritual shit. You know what I'm saying? What the Bible really means.
My third eye.
Fuck you. Yeah, man, it'd be a lot of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get closer to God. These niggas watching murders and goddamn. These niggas talk about shit. You know what I'm saying? When we all die, I'm gonna be looking down on these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I mean, reaching, just take my hand. You know what I'm saying? All this shit, but nah, God bless you.
The only way the swerve would be looking down on me after we all die is if he in heaven with platforms on.
Nah, I'm just gonna be at a high level of heaven. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be in heaven. You know what I'm saying? But I'm be up there with them real niggas. You feel me? I'm be up there with goddamn me.
He said his
Gandhi,
palace bigger
Jesus.
than
and
y'all.
shit.
Oh, well, at least let me party with you right now, nigga. Goddamn, bro. Let me party with you.
Hold on, no. This nigga think Gandhi's in heaven.
Okay, look.
He thinks Gandhi.
I do. Look, and you know what really fucking niggas up? I think Hitler is in heaven. Honestly, yes. And I'm gonna tell you why. But let me explain that. But let me explain that. I think Adolf is in heaven, nigga.
I just broke my nigga.
Look.
He might be right.
This nigga Daniel
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Hey, yo, this is taking a bang.
104 people, man. Y'all welcome. Check it out. We doing a podcast, man.
Hitler is in heaven, nigga. Hitler's in heaven.
Why do you say that?
All right, look, man.
I
This
have to hear this.
I probably it's nothing.
Can we get? It's okay if I get video for this.
Yeah, it's nothing far fetched.
We already got to say this in front of 100.
I'm not justifying what he did.
people.
Look, I'm not justifying what he did, even though I don't entirely disagree. But
right now.
yeah, we drinking on my accounts, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Third rank.
Auschwitz specials over here.
We drinking serial number tattoos in this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
The boys got that nigga Magneto.
You feel me? But nah, I think Hitler in heaven because I think when you die, it's like this, man. I'm gonna try to keep it short because I don't want to ramble. But I feel like basically a sin. Everybody has their own personal relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when you sin, it's when you do something out of line with your calling and your life and your relationship with God. Like for me, if I get high as shit, I feel like I will sin because I didn't talk to God about that. And he said, you can't be doing that every day. If I smoke weed every day, that's a sin for me. That may not be a sin for the next nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because the next nigga might really be on that type of time. So I feel like if you really walk what your life calling is and what your heart is telling you to do, you feel like you won't die with a clear conscience. I did what the fuck I was supposed to do. You wanted me to kill all them Jews? I did it. That's what he think. That's his relationship. Like I said, I can't agree whether it was right or wrong, but I feel like if a nigga doing what's in his heart and what he was called to do, or necessarily what he believes he was called to do, if you die with a clear conscience, your soul is light as a feather. The guilt is what weighs you down. So when they say Jesus paid for your sins, I respect Jesus all day, but I feel like niggas gotta pay for their own sins with that guilt. You know what I'm saying? That guilt is the cost. When you go to sleep, like, damn, I was fucking up. Damn, I'm a fuck up. All of that shit is the cost for your sin. And if you die and you feel like I did what the fuck I was supposed to do, you die with a clear conscience and you don't suffer. So I just feel like he probably felt like that was what he was supposed to do, and he went to heaven behind that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I personally feel like the Lord knows my heart, so He know. I understand that God understands this. If He puts me in heaven with a nigga I don't like, Jesus is gonna have to break a fight up. And I feel like he understands that because I don't. Hey man,
You're not going to heaven.
No. I'ma go. No, I'ma go. I'ma go. But I know that God not gonna put me. I know God not gonna put me next to my ops type shit. And I'm gonna and respectfully, I'm gonna ask. No. And respectfully, I'm gonna ask to be placed on the north side of heaven. I need to be put on the north side of heaven. I gotta keep repping, even in the afterlife. I need to be put on the north side of heaven, bro. Do not put me as a north side nigga on the south side of heaven. It's gonna piss me off. Don't put me near MLK in heaven.
I want to expound on this. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, okay, how can I put it? I don't want to shit on nothing you just said, but ain't no fighting in heaven. And if you still got that in your heart to where you want to whoop a nigga ass on sight in the afterlife, ain't gonna be no room for you. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't let you in, but that ain't my job. But I will say, I think when niggas die, I don't think you really gotta worry about all that. I feel like when niggas die, for the most part, you gonna have all the space in that realm to do what you need to do. It's not gonna be crowded, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not like, if I don't want to see a nigga, I don't have to see their ass. Why would I even have to see? That's heaven. I don't fuck with you. Yeah, I don't fuck with that nigga. He can't be in my heaven, nigga. He can't even get in this bitch. I feel like everybody get their own heaven, and we can share some doors. You can come over to my shit, you know what I'm saying? But I don't gotta see what you say.
If Hitler's in heaven, if Hitler's in heaven,
multi-family.
if Hitler's in heaven, King Von is in heaven.
I don't know, man.
So here's why I kind of disagree with you.
I was waiting right.
So God is pretty explicit about like what He expects or whatever. So like you can take it either from the Old Testament standpoint or New Testament standpoint. So you got Old Testament, you got the 10 Commandments, right? Thou shalt not kill is right there. In the New Testament, you know, it said Jesus came. And
Hitler didn't kill them people. The gas did.
But it was under his orders, though. And then you got the New Testament where Jesus said, you know, love your neighbor as yourself, and you know, love God with all your heart. So if we going off of either one of those, you can't say that Hitler was living right.
What you mean? What you mean, bro? God told Samson go over there and kill all them niggas, all of them. And Samson went over there and killed all them niggas on several occasions.
So you think that Hitler
that was his nigga neighbors. That was a neighboring tribe.
But I'm saying you think Hitler was
Doing God's work.
No. I don't. Well. Look, I'm not. Look, I can't.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't speak on that.
That's really what it boils down to.
But look. I can't say that because
JT.
You got to think about what he did too. Like he killed children.
What he did was genocide. Did Samson not commit genocide? The guy cannot commit genocide. So it's like just because we don't like to see it, I can't. I'm not saying it was God's work. I'm just saying I can't say whether it was or wasn't.
And so look, okay, and then here's like the second part of my argument too.
Okay.
Because can a murderer go to heaven?
Yeah.
Can a nigga that lives his life murdering people go to heaven? No. Because that was your life. It's different if you made a mistake.
You didn't seek repentance.
Hitler didn't live the entirety of his life murdering people.
But that was his legacy though.
And his end, he committed suicide
too.
We don't know that.
And then you got to remember, like it says, like it's gonna be people that show up to the gate, like, Lord, I did all this in your name.
That is true.
I was coming to church every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I was giving. And God can say, turn away from me. I don't know you.
Do you think that if I was in line and I stood behind Hitler and I heard Hitler say that and said, God, I was doing this in your name, and I agree with Hitler, and I'm like, God, he ain't lying. Do you think God gonna say, you know what, both of y'all?
He gonna be like,
man.
He be like, hey, Gabriel, That's my thought on it. I don't think he was doing that in God's name. I don't think he was doing God's work. I think he was doing some evil shit. He committed suicide. That's what they say he did.
Yeah, they're going there.
And yeah, man, I don't think he gonna make it, bro.
I don't know, man. I feel like shit. I don't know, man. I feel like
Okay, but my thing is this: when I say heaven, I don't mean in the classical sense. I really just mean you at peace and you in your own personal paradise. And I feel like he got that. So my belief is.
So you don't believe in hell? What you saying?
I do believe in hell. Yeah, I for sure believe in hell. But I think I don't know. I wouldn't say that because there's still hope here. Hell's hopeless. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say we're in hell.
Is there hope here?
There is
a very illusion of hope here.
There's a very small. It depends on what you're hoping for, honestly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So is it so in a world where not many people make it to the quote unquote American dream, it sounds good. I get it, but even in comfortability, because when you start looking at the poverty line and how many people are at the poverty line, you look at it and be like, is there actually a level of hope here? Because in heaven the streets are paved with gold. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about nothing.
Alright.
Hell will be the opposite of heaven. So this ain't heaven, and it's pretty damn hot in the south.
It's close to hell, but it's not hell, and there's still hope, even though it may be a quote unquote hopeless situation. Hope is up to every individual. You know what I'm saying? Some people are hopeless, but it's like everybody still has hope, and it just depends on what you're hoping for. You know what I'm saying?
Let me let you niggas know something. I ain't got no hope. I got motivation. I want everybody. I have no hope. I have no hope. I have motivation. So I don't hope for nothing. I wake up in the morning when the birds are chirping and the worms is crawling out the ground, and I get up and I go get it, man.
Nah, fuck that.
You still good?
I mean, but your motivation is driven by hope because your motivation is to go get this money, but you still hoping.
My motivation is fueled by fear. I have a fear of failure.
That's understandable. You know what I'm saying?
It's not hope, it's fear.
I can get that.
Boy says fear.
180.
But as I was saying though, what I believe as far as is healing heaven and this and this and this and that, I feel like
Hey, JT, if you operating out of fear, you're operating out of
I know God is not giving us the spirit of fear, but the Lord is giving us power.
Operating out of bitch.
I'm preaching to you niggas tonight.
Operating out of bitch.
So look, check this out. When I say I'm operating on fear, I'm operating on the fear of me, my team, my family, my wife, my home, not making it. You see what I'm saying? At any point in time, the world can turn up to a point where you can no longer afford the lifestyle that you currently are afforded.
Make more money.
nah, man. Look,
I was gonna say, but hold on, you can't give literally fear the power in that situation. 'Cause I totally get what you're saying. You're talking about married, that family pressure, and I got kids.
Yeah, I'm married. I'm married too.
Swear
Your
got
father.
kids. Oh, my bad. I didn't know if your persona.
No. Hey, I'm married.
Hey, we some family men.
Hey,
Look,
that's what I'm on.
Man.
Honest to God, it's like I just gotta make more money.
But no. This hold on, Daniel. This is what we was literally finna say. I need niggas to understand that the Slab Shark motto is literally make more money. Ain't no saving going on over here. If you can't afford it, you need to level your life up.
Oh God.
yeah, man.
Make more money.
You know what I'm saying? The Slab Sharks never stop moving. You feel me? That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying?
That's an entity.
But no, the fear-based shit. You know what I'm saying? I just
want to pop my little shit, man. Look, I just want to pop my little shit. I'm talking shit.
You good, bro?
I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to just life and shit, I don't really have no fear as far as my well-being. You know what I'm saying? I done took so many L's that I thought I'd never survive, and God done got me through. You feel me? So it's like I really be like on some shit where it's like, bro, I'm really not even worried about it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you, cause I know everybody fake rich. I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. It was not too long ago I woke up, I had $6 on my name, and I didn't even trip. And you know what happened? I woke up, I was like, man, I'm really not tripping. Like, I'm gonna be good.
I've been here before. I know what this feel like.
Every nigga that owed me money just started sending me money. I was like, see, I wasn't even fucking tripping about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it be like that. You feel me? So now I don't be tripping at all, man. But, you know, it is what it is, man. God bless. But I was trying to talk about heaven. We got distracted and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was really trying to talk about God with y'all niggas.
So, real niggas have been here before. Everybody
Hey,
does
gotta
fall
be
short
somebody
every
know
once in a
about
while.
somebody
Niggas
like
have been
that,
here
man.
before. It's not an uncomfortable feeling. You're not judged on the amount in your pocketbooks at the time. More so, you're judged about how you move about crawling out that hole.
Oh, square business.
You see what I'm saying? It's not about, oh man, I'm down right now. Woo, woo. Boys don't look at you crazy for that. But boys look at you crazy if you're not doing nothing about it.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Once you get to a point where you're not doing something about it, you're going to hear from somebody in our circle, because everybody, y'all included, the host of the podcast included, we all hold each other accountable as brothers. Because it's really a family thing. So we really hold each other accountable on a whole nother level. And I'm going to give y'all a little background on that. I quit my job making 6 figures because I wanted to be home more with my wife. I worked a job 1 year and 9 months out of a 2-year marriage. That will cause a strain on you. So I decided I'm going to quit this job and I'm going to have faith in my hustle. I literally said, I'm going to just have to have faith in my hustle, bro. I'm going to have to get up, apply for these jobs, and get it by any means. That's what I'm going to do. I want to be home with my wife. So I got up, I had faith in my hustle. I've been struggling a little bit, but me and Swerve had a conversation. Swerve said, well, I'm going back into realty. He said, don't let me get to a point where I lap you, nigga. Don't let me get to a point where I double up and I leave a job, you leave a job, and I beat you to the punch. And I had to hold him to that. So I've been fighting to make sure that this nigga don't beat me back to it. You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna beat him though.
He's not gonna beat me.
I'm gonna beat this
So
nigga.
They got me fucked up.
And then in the turn of that, I backdoored and I had a conversation with C when C was getting out of welding school. Yes, it's some real niggas over here. It's really some money over here. Yeah, I'm telling you, y'all. Here what we
They got
talking
me
about.
fucked up.
We got construction, we got welding, we got realty. Like it's we
Hey, man, we do it together.
we really out here into a band. We really
wanna
not playing with
smoke.
y'all. But and I told C when they got out of welding school, I say, C, look, you out of welding school. Don't let me lap you. I passed the baton that Swerve passed to me on to C. You see what I'm saying? It's not, and I know a lot of people look at that like, damn, y'all be hard on each other. No, it's motivation.
Boy.
It's
I've been
it's
doing everything I
motivation.
can and not let this nigga keep up with me. Boy, this bitch got me fucked up. I love him to the core.
Me and she
hell
used to
nah.
compare bank accounts. I used to come home from off the road and be like, "Ho ass nigga, how much money you got right now? Open your banking app." We used to be on that.
Count me in.
You want to work?
Yeah, man. Shit. Y'all niggas gonna have me in trouble, nigga. I'm a competitive ass nigga. I'm like, fuck that, nigga. I'm doing this.
Hell nah, nigga, we on it.
Shit, I bet I give you my login right now. Nah, I'm playing hell. Nah, don't get that real.
I don't want that, but I don't want that.
I'm putting it to my door.
Run me up.
Run me
I
up.
want all the deposits.
Before we let y'all get out of here, man, we like to close out with the grinding the gears, bro. So basically, what we do is we just let the people know. We just let the people know what grinds our gears. That's it, man. What get on your nerves? Something
that's
you may have experienced.
that irritated you this week, or whatever your gripe is with the world, with life right now.
Oh man, I got a bunch of them hoes.
Yeah. So
Alright, what
shoot, let's get Swerve the mic
What
first.
grinds my gears? All right, I don't even know where to begin. Cause my gears been grinding like a motherfucker, man. I guess right now I got 2 things grinding my gears right now, man.
Yes, sir. Let's hear
One
it.
is this whole this women's gym shit that niggas talking about on Twitter, man.
I did hear about that briefly.
That shit grinding my gears. Honestly, for no other reason, I'm just tired of hearing about it. Now I will say Shawty need to give the trans people their money back if she would get money from the trans people. But I just don't like the fact that, man, I'm not trying to offend nobody, but fuck it, man. Like, I just don't like the fact that women is just going so hard for these trans niggas to be in y'all spaces. That shit grinds my gears, bro. Because to me, it's just like, where y'all niggas head at, bro? These niggas, I'm not trying to preach. I'm not anti-trans. Like, I got trans homies, and I fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it's no disrespect. I'm just talking about the women allowing all the trans shit to just fly unchecked. Like y'all want to share spaces with these niggas. But that's y'all business, so I'm going to leave that alone. Number 2, that's grinding my gears right now, is honestly all the Doechii talk about the whole straight man being a red flag.
Can you educate me on that? Because I saw the headline, but I didn't even check it because I was like, that's stupid.
Anybody that has a problem with what Doechii said is gay. and sensitive.
Let me talk. And I agree. Well, I don't say I agree, but it's like my thing is, I didn't know shot. Like when I first heard it, I thought it was corny. Like I can see the shit was corny, but I thought she was a straight woman saying that shit. So I thought she was corny. When I was educated that she was a bisexual or whatever, I was like, okay, well shit, fuck it then. You know what I'm saying? So I do see there's some corny shit, and it do feel like some forced CIA shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, and I'm not with the whole male bashing shit. I think that shit is mad corny. But at the same time, I'm gonna keep it real, and no disrespect at all, but I never gave enough fucks about Doechii to be offended by her sentiment. So I'll say that I can recognize it for what it is. It's corny. I don't like the agenda, but I'm not offended by it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's grinding my gears.
I tweeted on that the other, like, I think it was yesterday. Mm-hmm. That okay, so when I first heard it, like my initial reaction was like, "Oh, that's kind of weird. Dang, I like women, so that's a red flag to you."
Right.
But then I took a moment to think about it, and it's like I came up with like two sides of it. Like one, like you said, Doechii's bisexual, so she's a part of the LGBTQ community, and
what she want to be.
But sometimes straight men, they participate in misogynistic and anti-LGBTQ rhetoric and behavior. Like that's a thing.
Yeah,
right. Like I'm not saying that we own that as men in this room, but we know niggas that do that. We've seen niggas that do that.
Yeah.
And so for her being a part of that community, that would definitely be like something she should be aware of. Like I don't know what your thought process is as a straight male. I got to vet you out first.
Yeah.
So that's after thinking about it. For me, it came off as I still deal with straight men, but I'm very cautious about the straight men I deal with.
Yeah.
So you being a straight man, I got to put my antennas up because I don't know what you on. Secondly, I got two little sisters. I tell them to be wary of niggas all the time.
Yeah.
So for me to act like I don't know what she's talking about, what's wrong with straight men? Like, nigga, you know what's wrong with straight men.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not saying it's the majority. I'm not saying it's, whatever. I'm not saying it's the people you know. I'm not saying it's you. But it's a fact. Niggas be wilding out here.
I want people to understand real fast that I too, I actually agree with her, bro. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. I actually explained this in the Twitter space when they had the conversation. I shut a lot of stuff down, but being a straight man is a red flag for me too, because the one nigga in my life that's ever tried to rob me was a straight man. A gay man ain't never did me nothing. You see what I'm saying? The gay man ain't never did me nothing. The one time I was robbed on Hartwick, coming through the bus stop with two heterosexual men.
I mean, this nigga really keeping it all the way real, because like when you see another nigga, you kind of do like you just make sure he's straight.
Bro, you gotta make sure, like, you know what I'm saying? Like when other men pass me, bro, and I know you straight, I'm clutching. I'm clutching right now.
But see, that's the thing. Though. I don't think she was in that space. And
I'm not expecting a gay person to run through the door. I expect if somebody run through Ryan door, I expect for it to be a heterosexual male. I'm not. In my mind is not going to. It's gonna be two gay men running in here going, get me out your guy.
But that's an everyday thing, though.
Gay niggas just keep in the window. I'd be more scared.
They gonna want more than just a jewelry in your pocket.
I'd be more scared.
I'd be more afraid.
I think she tried to play on the running joke like men ain't shit. Like that's what pisses me off about it. This running joke like everybody ain't shit. Like these gay niggas that ain't shit. It's females that ain't shit.
But that was my original thought process.
But Ryan.
But once I broke it down for you, get where she coming from, though, right?
No. But see, the thing is fuck niggas everywhere. You got females that are fuck niggas. You got gay niggas that are fuck niggas. You got lesbians that are fuck niggas. So like the constant call out from the black women that I see, that straight men is always an issue with a straight man. Like, damn, can we once not be the butt of all jokes? Like, is it that funny to you where you gotta be like, oh, straight men scare me? Okay, yeah, bitch, we know you gay. Cool, but what the hell a straight man gotta scare you for? So like, it's one thing to be scared if you out there alone, you walk to your car. Of course, you're gonna be cautious of whoever come up to you. But we're talking about in the dating aspect, somebody approaching you like, hey, how you doing? Whatever it is, but like the straight up,
I'm saying, bro, she's a part of a community that's sensitive, right? And so we know. Can you agree that a lot of the times that anti-rhetoric and that anti-behavior comes from men.
It comes from men.
I'm not saying it don't come from nobody else. I'm saying can you agree that it mostly comes from straight men?
Because you gotta acknowledge the layers too. Like a very attractive girl. Oh, okay. I'm sure most dudes is like, oh, okay, bet. So we threesomes, right?
No, it's a bigger picture than this.
You know what I'm saying? If you're a heterosexual,
I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. It's a bigger picture than this. We're all old enough and have been on Twitter long enough to understand if it don't apply, let it fly. Correct?
Of course,
that's true.
So when people say things like that, I don't take it to offense because I know I'm not a red flag heterosexual male.
True.
I know that I'm not a problematic straight man.
And hey,
so I don't take
it in the market anyway.
But, you know. But I'm saying when people talk about things like that, I don't take offense. And when I see other people take offense to it, immediately my mind goes to, oh, you must be a red flag because you feel a type of way.
And then also on that same tip, like I said, Tino, you got a sister. JT, you got a sister. I got two. Ryan, you got a sister.
Everybody in the room is a big brother.
We know what niggas are capable of. Like we're not crazy out here not to think a nigga's gonna like try some shit. Like we warn the women in our family to be prepared for niggas. Like
hey, look, if you're a younger sister, whenever your older brother come in there and just be, hey, look, get your hands up. I'm finna show you something. That nigga trying to make sure you know how to defend yourself, bro.
But it's the fact that she said heterosexual, man. Like she could have said
yes, because we are the main perpetrators of the anti-rhetoric behavior that she's.
But do you think she was jumping that deep though?
No, let me tell you why, Ron.
Do you think she was thinking that deep?
No. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why she said that, Ron. The homosexual man, whether it be authentic or not, whether it be a wolf in sheep clothing or not, could be an ally to her.
She knows that's an ally because they're part of the same community. So she's not saying that. But straight men that approach her probably more than not, and she don't date straight women because they don't interest in her opposition, and she don't date straight women.
But she bi though, so she has to like
she
straight men.
Date straight women though, so she can't call out women. That's not in her diagram. That's not in her clientele.
True. So my thing is, if
her clientele is allies and straight men.
But here's the thing though, if you so scared of straight men, why are you bi?
She didn't say she was scared. She didn't say it was a.
She said it was a red flag.
Right. If you means I got my antennas are up. Not said I'm.
Can I throw this out there? Just because she's bisexual, does not mean that she's talking to heterosexual straight men when she's seeking men. She might like bisexual men. She might want to be in a room with two men. We don't know that because we're not in the bedroom with her. So when she says straight men are a red flag, that's what it is.
That's a small segment of her whole spectrum of dating.
I feel like it's an opportunity for her to take a shit on men.
I mean, did you feel shitted on, Ryan?
I didn't, but I feel like it was corny as fuck.
It was corny though.
It was corny as fuck. It was corny as fuck, bro.
It was corny.
It was corny as shit.
You gotta think though. It's literally on brand. It's literally on brand for her music though.
Yeah, I'm about to say
you know what I'm saying? It's on brand, bro. She's marketing at its finest.
There we go. We climbing back up. I appreciate the 13 of y'all that are in here, man. Y'all shit is. Y'all get y'all people in here, man. We have a real talk convo, man. We amongst the family, man. We got.
I just feel like it was some opportunistic ass timing. You know what I'm saying?
That's my thing. Like
it was opportunistic, and I feel like not
the time nor the place.
Ray was spitting facts, but at the same time, it's like my nigga. First of all, and I hate to be that nigga and do all this quote unquote woke shit, but it's like you're a black woman. So the first thing when you talk about straight men, you're thinking of niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's like niggas get shitted on so often. So I see both of y'all's arguments. You know what I'm saying? Like, and her sentiments may be valid, but it's like you could have said anything else, my nigga. Like I said, I'm not fucked up about it, but I can recognize it for what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
I can see it for what it is and not be fucked up about it. Like I said, I'm not offended by it. I said that when I opened the shit up. I don't give enough fucks about Doshi to be offended by who she want to date, because I'm not like I don't got a crush on Doshi. Yeah, beautiful woman. So I can answer y'all. But I fucked up about it. But that shit was corny, my nigga. Like straight up. Like you ain't had to say that. You could have said anything else, bro. You could have said this abusive men, abusive behavior, whatever, my nigga. But you went straight to heterosexual man, my nigga. It was just corny, bro. Like,
because like what if it had flipped? What if it was a black man on there and they said, what's a red flag that you look for in a relationship?
Oh, I got you.
Black women or heterosexual women. It had been a whole thing.
Hold on.
A red flag.
Hold on. So if it was a bisexual man Yeah, in
I
that
got you right now. I'm
space.
finna get my red flag.
And he said a red flag for him was heterosexual women.
Yeah.
I would understand it
I
the
would
same.
understand that too, though.
It's
Yeah,
the same thing.
But I'm also gonna say he's gay.
Because
because straight women gonna
He's gay.
judge him.
Yeah, he's bisexual. He's gay.
but he's bisexual though.
I'm not gonna shame him for
I'm not gonna trip. I promise I'm not gonna trip.
Not a competitor.
A red flag for 503JT because we bought a red flag. Look, and I'm curious, what are y'all's red flags for heterosexual
We're
women?
supposed to be grinding gears right now.
No, we in here. We in here. So
Because I seen the discourse.
I didn't care to comment
Y'all know I
on
ain't
it.
smoke. All right. So look, my red flag is women that don't give head. That is a red flag for me. If you don't give head, don't even look at me. You can't even look. I don't even want to share a sidewalk with you. I don't even want to be in a grocery store with you if you don't get no head. I'm serious. If you're not an eater, I had nothing to talk about. Nothing. You can't ask me what time it is.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front with you, man. If you ain't offering the chewing, I ain't got nothing to do with you,
I'm
man.
looking for the chewing.
Hey, man. If you ain't with it, fuck it. I don't care how you feel, man.
Goodness.
I don't give a goddamn. Hey, look, they be talking about what's them things? Damn, the fucking the relationship shits that
Love languages.
yo.
That's a red flag for you.
Nah.
He said you want to be loved correctly. Red flag.
Red flag.
Hey, look, a love language for a lot of niggas is head because it's the touch, it's the catering, and the personal shit.
Acts of service.
It's all about me. It's all about me right now. Y'all don't say it's about me right now.
3 bases covered, baby.
Yeah, bro, it's 3-1 out of 4. It's 3-1 out of 4. You know?
It's like it's 5.
It's 5 love languages.
Yeah. Nigga, that's the majority. Fuck you mean?
Yeah, you cover a lot of bases if you just go ahead and grab that mic.
Yeah, on God.
My red flag, and I'm not even trying to play be facetious. My red flag is white women. You know what I'm saying? Like,
100%.
yeah, I can't fuck with no white woman. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all on a platonic basis. You know what I'm saying?
Umar Johnson say?
Is a red flag over here is to be melanin deficient across the board, not just white women, white men too. Like, yeah, if you're white, you're a red flag. You're a walking red flag.
Yeah, for shit show. Like, yeah,
Antennas are up.
I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it, man. I don't even like to make eye contact with white women in public. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want you to think I'm looking at you like that. You feel me? Like straight up, like for real. Like, bitch, shout out to y'all. Y'all done gave us a lot of good shit.
I lock my doors when white women come around. I lock my doors and I clutch my pearls. They got me fucked up. I start clutching my chain. I tuck my grill up. I fix my lip. Yeah, for real, man.
What else for Grandma Gears? Who up next?
Yeah, I took that one.
It's podcast.
Oh, no, it be on me.
Go ahead.
Y'all want to know what Ron's gears?
Nah, nigga, that's the
wait, I
whole
thought
fucking
that's
thing
where
we
we
on.
was
going.
Nah, nigga, you done missed your
Yeah,
chance.
it just went
Nah, nigga, you done missed your chance.
It went way left because of the Dochi thing. It
red
went way
flag.
left because of the Dochi thing.
Okay,
Nah.
bring it back. So Giz, yeah, let's go.
What grinds my gears is when I can hear people breathe. And for me personally,
That's crazy though. That's wild.
Well, I hope you hit some buttons over
I
there,
ain't do the
dog.
damn thing. I ain't do nothing.
We're supposed to have some sound effects for that motherfucker.
All y'all get ground dog is true.
Hey, you don't understand. Hey,
We do one a week though.
I spiritually
we try to pick like a specific situation or
every time
something.
I edit this show.
hey, bro.
He said hearing niggas breathe.
Yeah. Nah, it grinds my gears. It grinds my gears.
I hate to hear niggas take life.
I don't want to know you alive, nigga. Just be there when I ask for you.
Yeah, bro. Nah, like what Daniel said, cause like, I've been in a bunch of situations to where it's like, let's say for example, you start a new job. You start a new job, and y'all are watching the PowerPoint presentation, and it's that one, usually fat motherfucker that's in that bitch. And this nigga ain't moved in 5 minutes.
Why you out the bro?
Yeah, bro. My buddy over there watching the screen just like it's like
do that, I can hit a high
stand here,
cholesterol in
niggas
their breath.
breathe, bro. Like that shit pissed me off.
I can understand that.
What you got for us, Daniel?
The unsolicited breathing.
Oh, okay, it's coming this way, man. This one, I'm not gonna lie. I hate that this don't have the sauce that what everybody else been bringing, man. But I realized today, man, it's been about a 4-day stretch of me missing my AirPods. So it grinds my gears, dog. Cause I also realized that if I bought some more, cause literally I was thinking like, man, should I buy some fucking more or what? It's just like, dog, this would be my 4th pair of AirPods.
Oh nah, boy, you got a problem.
Wait, hold on.
And wait,
Yeah, you got your own gears on that.
Look, I get all that flack, okay?
So what grinds your gears is that you're irresponsible.
What grinds my gears
Is that you can't keep up with nothing. That's what it's-
No, hold on. Let me correct it.
You don't have a case that connects to your keys or
cheap ass
accountability?
earbuds. And what I don't understand is when they are 1/8 of the price, I keep up with them. Like nobody's business. They don't have no GPS on them. They can't make no sound. They ain't got no little
trash,
app
boy.
where it can tell me, oh, it's 5 foot away right under the bed. And what I was thinking, what grinds my gears is that's the only time that Find My AirPods has worked is in the house where it's like, okay, I know it's under this couch, but I don't know where in this couch it is. So let me turn it on, do the little sound. It's like, okay, bet. I see it's right here. Okay, bet. I found them. But then the GPS of these joints was saying that they was at a gas station. I was like, for real? I put them down on the counter. I went in. I was like, yo, man, I know my AirPods is
Why would you
here.
take your headphones out and place them on the counter, Daniel?
But no, that's the same thing I was thinking. I asked him, I was like, hey man, my AirPods here. He's like, oh no AirPods. I was like, you bullshit. No, hold on. For 20 minutes, I was circling that mug, hitting the button. I was like, oh, I'm gonna hear them bitches somewhere around this mug. I know I went to this cool. Let's see. Dang, nah. You know where I found them motherfuckers? In the refrigerator.
Why? Wait. No, hold on. Let me
You
unpack
have an
this.
issue, bro.
Please let me unpack this. What in the hell were your AirPods doing in the refrigerator? You were saving them for later?
So let me tell you the story. This is what happened. No, they weren't leftovers. What happened was, man, because I constantly remember, I was like, when's the last time I remembered? I was on the phone. I was about to pick up Deuce, but I went to the gas station first, got me a little drink, and then I was on the phone with her at the time, hung up with her when I checked out, and I was like, oh, you know what, in the case, blah, blah, put them in the bag, be convenient.
You put your AirPods in the
I
bag.
had on didn't have no pockets.
Bro, where's your AirPod case?
We have to unpack
They're in
this
the
too.
case.
No, we have to
But I
unpack
put
this
the
too.
case
Why you don't put the
into
case on your
bag.
keys?
No. You're not asking the bigger question, right?
On your
Why,
hip
as
or
a
in your
grown
pocket?
man, are you wearing pants with no pockets?
You got pants on with no pockets, bro?
Exactly, yeah.
Bro, throw those away tonight.
It was pajama pants, bro.
Throw them away tonight.
I was on no F's, bro. I was just like, hey, I got a hoodie on. But yeah, I did not want to put them in a hoodie because that's
Why
not
do you
secure
own
enough.
pants with no pockets? You're a father.
Hey, bro, pajamas. And matter of fact,
My pajama
hey,
pants got
if it makes y'all
pockets.
feel better, I did not buy these PJs. These were the Christmas PJs. You know what I'm talking about?
Then
They're
those
nice
are not to
little
leave the
plaid.
house. You have to understand that those are not to leave the house. If your pants don't have pockets, they shouldn't leave the house.
Hey,
I got
bro.
one pair of sweatpants that don't
Hey,
have
bro.
pockets. They do not leave my
They're
garage.
uniseasonal plaid, bro. They just plaid, red, black. Hey,
You don't leave the house, bro. You supposed to put on some sweats. You supposed to drop them pajama pants off on the side of the bed, throw you on some sweats, and go and get out the house.
So
Cause you out here with no pockets.
I just want to put it on record for the Third Coast listeners
That's
that
a
even
fact.
with guests in the house, I still
I'm
get
short.
jumped on.
My shorts got pockets.
For my grandma gears.
So what grinds Daniel's gears is his irresponsibility.
No, what grinds
That's
Daniel's
fine.
gears is he doesn't own pants with pockets.
No, I do.
That's painful, bro.
I just chose to wear those.
Talking to the mic, buddy.
I was right in there.
No, you were right here. I can hear you.
Okay,
You
well,
just take directive.
anywho.
Yeah, cause before you
What
lose
you
the
got, Ryan? What grinds your gears, bro?
I'm gonna pass it to Ray. I'm still thinking about mine.
Okay.
What grinds my gears? Alright. What grinds my gears, bro, is people who operate motor vehicles and or their personal body as though no one else is around. I'll give an example. I was in my apartment complex the other day, and there was a car parked in the middle of the street on, the right-hand side. It was just parked. And it was a girl on the left-hand side of the street just standing there talking in the middle of the street.
And you're trying to get by.
I mean, why even position yourself that way in the first place?
Why y'all in the middle of the fucking street?
Why are you in the middle of the street?
Okay.
Like, she could have been closer to the car. He could have pulled over further to the right. There's so many other options to be considered that you're in a apartment
And
complex.
if I blow, I'm wrong.
You're in an apartment complex with hundreds of cars that at any moment could be leaving or coming in. Why are you blocking? Like, people used to do that in the hood. That shit would piss me off. I'm coming down one of the side streets,
Yeah.
and there's niggas just in the street.
2 cars, and neither one of them are on the side.
Oh yeah, they coming this way and they see somebody they know, so they just stop and they hold a conversation.
And they see you
as
coming.
though nobody is in the road. I hate that.
Yeah, dog, your neighbors did do that a lot, bro.
Who? My dad.
Across the street from your mom's.
Oh yeah.
They used to park in Mill Street. Used to irritate the fuck out.
Oh, you talking about them? I know you talking about your brick house.
Yes. I was running. Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah. So that's what guys my years. Get y'all ass out the street, please.
What grinds my gears is humans.
We need some discussion with you.
Humans grind my gears. I think it's a cool, and I know this is kind of harsh. This is a little bit harsh. I know y'all are used to a certain type of content on this podcast, but we finna turn it up a little bit. So, humans grind my gears because Thanos was right, and 50% of y'all don't deserve to be here. At least. I honestly think Thanos was being generous with the 50%. I'd like to say 75% of y'all don't.
Start the wave then, nigga. Kill yourself then, nigga.
No. I deserve to be here. But 75% of the population doth not. And I feel like decisions like people are talking about, Ray's example as an example, or you know what I'm saying, just various examples of different things. Humans do a lot of things without thinking things through and being considerate of other humans. And I feel like those that aren't, you know what I'm saying, like considerate of others don't deserve to be here, because you have to understand we're all sharing this space. You see what I'm saying? Fat people.
Hey, bro,
obese
we can't.
people. Why are you taking up all this space and you don't have a permit for the amount of space that you're taking up?
We can't live without women, though, bro.
Who can't live without women? We can't reproduce without women.
It was a joke.
We can live without women. We can't reproduce without women. And me personally, I can't have sex without a woman. I know that may not be the same for everybody across the board. Some people can have sex without women. You know, neither here nor there with that. But me personally, I can't. So I'm not saying all that, but I'm saying 75% of the human race's population, I wouldn't mind if I woke up one day and traffic was clear. If I woke up one day and I could walk up to the self-checkout, because everybody knows that the lanes aren't open anyway in the rest of the majority of the grocery stores, whether it be H-E-B, Kroger, Walmart, whatever the case, Costco, Sam's, whatever. If I woke up one day and I could just walk straight to the front of the line and all of the registers are open and I can get straight to the front of the line. If I could go to the DPS office and I don't have to sit in there for 45 minutes before my number's called.
If probably would though, because everybody gonna be dead, so who gonna be working these jobs?
The people that are alive.
It's gonna be like one person in there.
No, it's still gonna be the same amount of people. You're still gonna see the same amount of people. No. Everybody's gonna have, bro. People are gonna get some money on.
Them niggas died.
There's no guarantee that
The people that you know who gonna work at DPS office.
Do whatever you want at that point.
What you gotta understand too is literally every job is overworked. You know what I'm saying? It's one person, but they serve like 300 people type shit.
So once you bust it down to the 75%, it only evens the playing field.
No.
50% really doesn't even out the playing field for real.
So many lanes for one, and two.
And if you're not from Houston, Texas, and you got Houston, Texas in your bio, you a hoe, go home.
If you woke up and 75% of the population was gone, nobody's going to work. It's gonna start a whole new world. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be the
niggas going back from remote work.
You feel me? Like niggas it's gonna be self-sufficient. Nigga, you going on? It's the nigga who with farms and shit already. It's gonna be nigga with farms and wineries. They're gonna be the few niggas who own shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit gonna be different.
Share it. Share it. Right now, share it. I'm talking to you.
Oh, Dre gave me this bitch.
Speak to one of y'all right here.
Oh shit.
Share it. Bring them back in here. We got technical difficulties. Bring them back in here.
That nigga
it's on you.
Everybody's real is Johnny Dang.
Yeah, man.
Everybody real Johnny Dang. Yes.
One more time, 14 karat Johnny Dang. I spent your rent money on a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? My earring, these ain't my nuggets. I got these as a gift, so I can't deny nor confirm the validity of these hoes. You know what I'm saying? But the goals is real, you know what I'm saying? I got the watch as a gift too. I'm just a gifted out ass.
I got a nigga Cardinal on my feet.
Yo, bronze my gears.
I do too, actually, nigga. Johnson and Murphy, nigga.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Cardinal,
Hold
I
on.
can't bring my leg up that high.
Hold on, y'all. We never got Ryan's
Oh, my
gears.
bad. I'm so
What's
sorry,
up, bro.
Those that voted for Trump, here's why. Nebraska, overwhelmingly Republic. A lot of people don't know how they make their money is all through farming and goods. Well, if you come to ask me, they just did a report that 75% of the workforce in Nebraska are undocumented illegal immigrants.
Wow. And they work for Trump.
And now they're finding out reportings now that a lot of these people aren't showing up for work anymore.
They're afraid.
They're afraid they're gonna get busted on site. So now, they're thinking in the next year or two, the state of Nebraska is going to go bankrupt.
Wow. Well, that sucks for
They
all
don't
12 of
have-
them niggas.
Which is crazy because you would think they would be more aware of what and who they were voting for. They got exactly what they asked for. And it's hilarious to me how people aren't smart enough or have the wherewithal to be able to see these things when it's right there in front of you.
And then real quick too, they say the snow effect from that is going to be all these large corporations are going to buy up this farmland.
Yep.
And then now you going to be working for somebody else. But go ahead.
Yeah, it's sad, dog. Like it's sad. Like I knew this shit was gonna happen, and Elon Musk, fuck you too. I don't like you either. This whole Doge experiment, everybody getting money, like bro, you're not really creating no funds. You're firing other people, and the money that you were supposed to be paying them, you gonna give out to the whole world. But then we got these planes crashing on the daily. But supposedly those numbers aren't as true as supposedly was being
What
reported.
numbers?
The average number of plane crashes per year. But still, it's
on par with what it's always been.
It's what it's always been.
It's
Just
supporting more
exactly.
Social media.
Yeah.
But hey, real quick, did y'all know that on paper Elon Musk is a Texan?
On paper, Elon Musk is African American.
And his child's name.
That's facts.
Ding dong ding.
He's African American.
He has a little fold out, build out Lego house right next to the Tesla plant that's in some
Austin.
weird village, Texas. Yeah, very near Austin.
So
Not Austin.
to comment on Daniel's point, people who vote, period, grind my gears because they complain about the establishment and still support the establishment. And when you've been in the system, you understand that judges, that your lawyer, and that judge is trying to convict you, that lawyer that's trying to save you, and that judge is trying to convict you, go grab a bite to eat together.
Yeah.
They go sit down together and they chit chat. They friends. They play golf on a weekend together. So what makes you think that the same thing isn't true when we're speaking on the Democrats and the Republicans? If you vote, period, I feel like you can't complain about any level of the establishment because you're funding it or supporting it in one way or another. If you vote for a Democrat, then people are still cool with the Republicans. If you vote for a Republican, then people are still cool with the Democrats. Let's just stop voting all together and just do our own thing and say damn the government, like a lot of people already are saying.
Third party. What about the third party?
I feel what you're saying.
There's been plenty of people that's run third party.
Yeah, but I feel like they still don't have no power anywhere else.
That's true.
So the checks and balances kind of mutes the third party. It's like, yeah, okay, you're the president, but you don't have a house.
Yeah, that's
And you don't have the judges.
Or the money. Or the money. The money is
or
the biggest
backing.
thing.
Yeah, or the money backing. Yep.
That's already out of our hands.
That's how we got Trump is a straight money backing.
Because that third party, they trying to do away with all the companies that's donating to the Republicans and the Democrats. They trying to do them in,
Which is bucking the system.
I think
It's
that's
like, nah.
that way. I thought.
Nah,
Oh, that?
you messing it up.
I messed it up.
It's going that way.
Oh, I think I might have fucked it up then.
Nah, you good.
Yeah, bro, that bothers me and pisses me off. So I try not to follow it too much, but it comes up on my timeline.
But-
and I been want to say shit, but I'm like, bro, I'm not having time to the interview.
Yeah.
Listen to this, so I'm gonna keep it moving.
Cause then you gonna have to argue with other niggas commenting and shit.
If I would have voted, I would have voted for Trump simply because I want to see the world burn.
I didn't vote. I'm sorry, I couldn't really decide between. I couldn't like stand behind no candidate. Like if somebody would have asked me who I voted for, there was neither one of them. I could have been like this person and been straight proud of it. So I didn't vote. But I will say, as far as the Democrats go, I'll say this though. As far as the way the campaign was ran, I do feel like, and I'm not trying to turn y'all shit political, but I do feel like Trump ran a better campaign. Only because, well, I can't say that. I just feel like the Democrats ran a fucked up ass campaign, straight up. Like, like I just felt like, and I don't speak for everybody else. I know me. I don't like feeling like I'm being, what's the word, patronized. I feel like they was doing a lot of patronizing and appealing to my blackness, quote unquote, and trying to guilt trip a nigga into voting. So I was really on some fuck the Democrat shit, but I'm not a Trump supporter, so I'm not gonna go vote for Trump. But I do feel like if the Democrats want to get their shit together, the Democrats just gotta have more nuts and find another real nigga, because they haven't had a real nigga since Obama, and he was a cool, or I'm not even saying he's a real nigga, but he was a charismatic ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the Democrats haven't had a candidate that everybody can really just fuck with for real. So I think the Democrats just need to find the right nigga or person and put them out there. But that's my thing. I think their campaign was fucked up, and I feel like they didn't have nobody strong enough to go against a personality like Trump, because at the end of the day, that's really all it's about, is personality and what niggas see you as. And Trump knew how to appeal to his fan base and be like their messiah on some shit. So the Democrats need to find their false messiah and put that motherfucker out there. You feel me? Straight up.
I'm gonna get this last little point
It
off real
was Bernie
fast.
Sanders, but they did my boy dirty.
Yeah.
They did my
But
boy dirty though.
I wanna.
Dude from out of Besso.
It's my Beto O'Rourke. I ain't really like him.
Actually, he would have done good if he'd have came out of anywhere but Texas. But Texas was never.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. We weren't. We just weren't.
If he'd have came out of anywhere else, he would have had a good launch. He'd have won his state, but his state never.
But he can't even win Texas.
Exactly.
So how you expect that? Yeah, you in the wrong state. But and I just want to say this as far as the presidency and everything else is concerned, what Swerve was saying. So I need black people to understand, as we've seen in the last campaign on both sides, because it wasn't just the Democrats. Who are they pandering to? Because they're not doing this for white people. They didn't show up to a white man's house to eat some, you know what I'm saying, raisin potato salad and enjoy a broccoli casserole. He showed up to a black family's house to eat fried chicken. You see what I'm saying? Trump with that whole, look at my African American over there. There he is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we see who they're pandering to, so we see who has the power. Even though us as black Americans sometimes often don't feel like we have said power. But we see who they're catering to. So I need us to do a lot better in our judgment, because we're the ones that's putting them in office ultimately. It ain't white people and it ain't Mexicans. Because a cool amount of Mexicans in the United States can't even vote. So that's that on that.
Real quick before we dip out, one quick shout out to my little cousin, man. He made it to the official casting of American Idol. He'll be on season 5, episode 5. Look out for him. His name is Zaya. I think he got the personality and charismatic to win it all. So yeah, watch out for him, man.
1,000 shots. So what's his name one more time?
Isaiah Walker, but he go by Zaya.
Okay, bit.
So if y'all seen our band Velvet Echo, we put out some videos. He was the guy that was singing. That's our cousin. Yeah.
Okay.
Velvet Echo, that's y'all.
Velvet Echo, baby. Yes, sir.
I like that.
a shout out. I want to shout out to the entirety of Slab Sharks. So I want to shout out to the entirety of Slab Sharks. You know what I'm saying? Us as a group, us as a conglomerate. Y'all look out for us, man. We got Third Coast Podcast. We got the True Republic projects coming out. We still got more music on the way. The first 3 projects, man, y'all go check that out. It's on all streaming platforms. This ain't no SoundCloud shit, man. Y'all go check it out. It's on all major streaming platforms. Check out Swervana's YouTube. Pretty soon I'm gonna get the Slab Shark YouTube jumping. It's already a thing. You go check it out. Ain't nothing on there, but we finna start dropping on the Slab Shark YouTube page as well. But I want to shout out my brothers, man. I want to shout out Ray, Ryan, Daniel, A-Raw, Adrian, C, Swerve. You know what I'm saying? We kind of deep out here, man. I keep Derek. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Ted Man D. You know, since this my motherfucking brother. Shout out my nigga Jawan. Like, bro, shout out to the real niggas around us, bro, for real. Because a lot of things have been made possible through the help of the community. And we're our own community, and we help each other out, and we pull each other up, man. So, I mean, y'all just stay tuned. There's plenty more good stuff coming from Slab Sharks as an entirety and as an entity. Because we are entity. Because we're moving like gods. This is a very entity-like organization. And Swerve is my witness.
Y'all gonna hate us.
Swerve is my witness.
I know y'all gonna love it.
Swerve is my witness. We come up with a lot of topics and a lot of ideas on all sides of the playing field that we've delayed, and then we've seen a week later because somebody else did it. But shout out to us. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to us as a group. I love you niggas, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't back though that. God bless everybody, you know what I'm saying? I hope you're living right. I hope you're getting right with God, you know what I'm saying? Drink your water, make sure you floss your teeth, bitch ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? Take your vitamins, all of that good shit. Run 3 miles a week, please. Just do your body that favor. That's all I ask. You know what I'm saying? All of that shit, you feel me? Yeah. You do. And it'll change you on the inside as well, you know what I'm saying? You'll become a whole better person and focus on all your goals. God bless y'all, man. Make sure you pray before you go to bed.
Oh God, man, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit. Don't be a square, don't be no hoe. Just don't be no bitch ass nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay true to yourself, handle your business, do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You got one life, live it, be happy, enjoy your motherfucking self, don't be no fuck nigga. You know what I'm saying? What that boy Dog said, you know what I'm saying? Run that money up, you know what I'm saying? Get money forever, you know what I'm saying? Fuck all the bullshit. Goddamn right. With all that being said, man, we love y'all. Shout out to y'all fuck with us. Thank y'all for listening. And yeah, man, I have y'all
Appreciate it. Talk to y'all next time. Peace.
Adios.